Okay, part two. So the process started, yes, and we were having every evening lessons, practical lessons, yes, with our students. Before that, since I think 10 o'clock in the morning, we were having our zero input sessions every single day. But the weekend, of course, right? And but still, the weekend was so busy with preparing for the lessons, writing the plans, doing this, making the assignments, and everything. So it was really like not a lot of time, explore Krasnodar, though it is an amazing city, and I had a chance to explore anyway, but still not a lot. The input sessions covered everything. We were given a lot of additional extra materials. I recommend strongly, if you're going to go to CELTA, please take a laptop and take lots of pencils and some stationery, tools, and also some notebooks and papers, because you are going to cut and craft a lot. So we had like a whole big new desk, covered with laptops and all the stationery. And every day, every single day, we came, of course, not at 10, but we came like at 8, because we were already, like hectic, and we were all done, and we were trying, to help each other, to help with the lesson. So every single day we had lots of things, lots of new information, which you need to kind of digest by the evening. And in the evening there was like a break time, to have food, thank God. And then we were given our lessons, and of course every lesson was so stressful, because we had to follow the plan. Every single lesson you were observed by your tutor and by other 10 ladies who were in your group, plus students, so you can imagine how many people. But after that, you get used to all this observing system. Of course, making mistakes. I'm not talking about speech, making mistakes in plans. Yes, it is quite an obvious thing, because we are all humans. Yes, we were all studying anyway. Yes, we were all students. But everyone was supportive, everyone so helpful, useful, and everyone was always happy and ready to help you and aid in no matter which circumstances. And this is actually a great thing. Um, all in all, yes, so 2 weeks we were teaching one group, yes, different kinds of lessons, with different aims, target of reading, yes, for example, development of reading skills, or maybe it was development of speaking skills, so different targets. And you always had to prepare a lesson plan, which is very, very detailed, even with a whiteboard plan, every single lesson. So you can imagine how many writings and typing at night, of course, you had to have. Very intensive course, very. Some girls were even, well, not giving up, of course, right? But they had some, breakdowns and so on. But we were all there for them, and we were always helpful, which is amazing. And after that, yeah, so the last 2 weeks, and you were having another group. After every single evening, yes, we were coming back to our tutors, and they were literally not just criticizing and praising us for pluses and minuses. All the girls were together from one group, and we were discussing every single plan, pros, cons, what went wrong, what went right, why. So you have to be ready, mentally, for all this, if you're okay with that. Then after these 2 weeks, yes, 4 weeks, right? We had I think there were like last final lessons, for our students, yes. And in the end, yeah, so we were just having like game time and so on. And then, of course, we were given some kind of bands, yes. So if it's pass, A, B, C, and then I think by coming back home, yes, so we were waiting for the official certificate, maybe around 2 months. I do not remember already exactly. So, and maybe the most challenging thing, so there were also 4 assignments. So it's not just writing LP, lesson plan, every single lesson. It's not only preparing materials, cutting and finding information, and being creative, of course. I'm not talking about that. It's also stress of being observed. It's also stress of being criticized and praised as well, yes. Um, Also, you know, you are always in center of attention when you are leading the class. There were like 20 minutes of class, then you are changed by another trainee girl. A lot of interactivity, a lot of information which you need to digest parallelly with practicing it. So theory together with practice, and it's all at the same time. 1 month non-stop. So you can imagine how, well, seriously stressful it was. But by the end, it was great relief, seriously, like a burden off. And 4 assignments all in all as well. Every lesson you are given a mark. And well, they usually, you have got like, you know, like a nice handbook. You are given lots of materials and everything you keep for that. They give lots of templates, great books. We discussed all the approaches and what you can include maybe in your future teaching. And I think that this course, I seriously recommend strongly for those who want to start teaching, who are teaching already, who are great experts and you haven't done it yet, because it really gives this theoretical knowledge which you can finally you can understand why the books are done in this way, what is done here, what is done there. Yeah, not just in theory like CELTA, right, but also in practice. You will be able to know and you will be aware of different methods and techniques and approaches. You will know lots of more people, lots of great books. And so seriously, if you ask me, and it's worth the money, it's worth your time, it's worth your nerves and sweat and way of traveling if you do it in another city. And so many people, yes, I helped to go to this exam. So many people I somehow, you know, aided in and consulted in a way. Yes, nobody regretted, seriously, and that's what I'm telling you. So I don't there may be some questions, yes, can you can ask me and I will be happy to answer them, of course, right? I have shared already with you the like top list of books which you need to acquire before the course. If you have any other questions about the course or the way, and maybe the most important thing really is that now I have amazing 10 great friends. We're still keep in touch. Seriously, we still keep in touch via WhatsApp, and this is an amazing thing, really. So it's theory, it's practice, it's friendship, that's traveling, that's exploring, exposure, and everything. So I recommend strongly, really, this amazing course, and no matter where you go, in which country, yeah, so no one regrets. All right, so keep in touch and let me know if you have any questions about something. Take care.